What makes someone truly attractive? Is it the face, the body, the money? Number. Those things fade. They shift. They lose power with time. Real attractiveness, the kind that stays, doesn't live on the surface. It's in your posture when no one's watching. It's in your discipline when temptation knocks. It's in the strength of your silence, your focus, and your calm presence. According to the Stoics, true power begins within, and when you master the self, the world notices. Today we're exploring 10 Stoic habits that don't just make you attractive, they make you undeniable. 1. Cultivate self-control. Power over impulse. Imagine a river, wild, overflowing, destructive. That's what we become when emotions run unchecked. But a river with boundaries, it powers entire cities. Self-control is your edge, not suppression, but mastery. You don't have to respond to every insult. You don't have to indulge every craving. Every time you say no to what weakens you, you say yes to the man you're becoming. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Start small. Pause before you speak in anger. Delay gratification. Train your inner muscle, the one the world can't see, but always feels. 2. Embrace adversity, strength through suffering. Want to be magnetic? Stand tall when life hits hard. People aren't drawn to those who panic. They're drawn to those who bend but do not break. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Your setbacks are your shaping ground. They teach resilience, humility, and focus. Every trial faced with dignity adds weight to your presence. It says, this man has been through the storm and stayed standing." The world respects scars earned in silence more than comfort bought with ease. 3. Live with purpose. Alignment is magnetic. Ask yourself, why do I do what I do? Every day, do you move with purpose or do you drift? A man without direction is forgettable, but a man with purpose commands attention without saying a word. Marcus Aurelius didn't just lead Rome, he led himself. He said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Live by principle. Let your values shape your habits, your routines, your decisions. Purpose makes your presence undeniable. You stop chasing, and others start noticing." 4. Practice compassion, strength in kindness. Compassion is not softness, it's strength, with warmth. It takes power to respond with calm when you're provoked, to forgive when you could retaliate, to understand instead of judge. Stoicism teaches you don't have to be loud to be strong. You don't have to dominate to lead. Kindness doesn't mean weakness. It means you've mastered the emotions that make others reactive. A man who shows grace when the world gives him chaos, that's rare. That's irresistible. 5. Speak less, listen more. The wisdom of silence. In a world obsessed with talking, the listener becomes king. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we may listen more and speak less." Real presence isn't loud. It's quiet, aware, patient. When you speak, mean it. When you listen, listen fully. This creates trust, depth, respect. You don't need to dominate the room. Be the one whose silence carries weight. People lean in when your words are rare, but real. 6. Detach from external validation. Own your inner world. You can't control what they think, so why base your worth on it? Epictetus said, "If you are pained by anything external, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment about it." A man who doesn't seek applause earns it. When your validation comes from values, not followers, you become free. Detach from needing approval. Live for your standards, not their praise. That kind of independence, magnetic. 7. Pursue wisdom. Lifelong learning is irresistible. There's a glow in those who are always learning, not to impress, but to evolve. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Read, reflect, Study people. Study yourself. The man who hungers for wisdom doesn't grow old. He grows deep. And depth is rare. Depth is attractive. Become a student of life. The more you grow, the more you'll inspire others to grow beside you. 8. Honor your word to yourself, inner integrity. You say you'll wake up early. You say you'll work out. You say you'll quit that bad habit. But do you? We admire people who are consistent, not because they say it, but because they do it. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust with you. And when you trust yourself, others will too. Start small, but be ruthless with follow-through. Self-integrity is quiet, but unshakable. 9. Master your mind. Observe, don't react. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about not letting emotion become your master. Observe your thoughts. When anger arises, pause. When doubt creeps in, examine it. Like clouds across the sky, let thoughts pass without clinging. The man who rules his mind becomes untouchable. His peace becomes power, and peace is attractive because it's rare. 10. Enjoy solitude, learn to be enough. A man who fears being alone is a man who hasn't met himself. The Stoic embraces solitude not as a punishment, but as a sanctuary. When you can sit alone, in stillness, and feel whole, that's real power. You stop chasing, you stop seeking, and ironically, that's when people start chasing you. Your calm becomes gravity, your stillness magnetic. True attractiveness isn't about charm, it's about character. These 10 habits, they aren't trends, they're timeless. They don't just make you more desirable, they make you more you. Start small, but start now. Comment below, I choose mastery over approval. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and real growth. And remember, you don't have to be perfect, just powerful from within. Because the most magnetic man isn't the one who's loud, it's the one who's still and solid on like a mountain. Your journey begins not tomorrow, not someday, but now.